Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have unleashed utter H on the British monarchy in the last 4 years, but are said to wish to return to the royal fold genuinely. It seems quite clear that they are desperate to start healing the rift, a source revealed. The problem for the king and other members of the family is the worry that if they have a chat with Harry, it will appear in Spare Volume 2, they added. How do you regain the trust? I don't think Harry ever can. But from the conversations I've had with the king, I would never say their relationship is irreparable. The king's capacity to forgive his son is undimmed. There are other members of the royal family who are much more weighted against Harry, that's the problem. This explosive insight comes after the pair tied up a successful 4-day trip to Colombia, which followed a similar visit to Nigeria back in May, in which Harry stated at that time, "It is hugely important for us to meet directly with people, to bring about solutions, support, and positive change." This led the palace insider to further add how Charles and William may be open to reconciliation, if for no other reason than to have 2 more people for official duties, especially in places no one else wants to go. But Harry and Meghan are definitely going to have to apologize. This rift won't heal overnight. And at this point, they need the royals more than the royals need them. This follows reports from July that suggested Harry will leave his Duchess one day for a permanent return home to the United Kingdom. Veteran royal author and historian Hugo Vickers told royal editor Matt Wilkinson on The Sun's Royal Exclusive podcast early that month that the rebel Duke is currently overflowing with anger and an intense fear of losing his Duchess, but this dysfunction cannot continue much longer. Where do you think they will be in 20 years' time? Wilkinson asked. I think he'll come home, the scribe replied. I think he'll come home, and if he comes home, we must be very nice to him because he won't particularly want to. He's quite angry, I think. The presenter then wondered if King Charles III, if still reigning, would welcome his youngest child back, to which Vickers shared, "Yes, I do. The king has left the door wide open for him to do that, and he was doing such a good job before, and he looks so happy." The author of Horses and Husbands then further elaborated on Harry's complex, emotional predicament by observing, "Usually you're happy when you're doing your duty, and you're doing it for other people and you're putting things into life. If you're taking things out of life, at the risk of getting a lot of hate mail, I personally think that he looks like he's petrified of losing her, Meghan, and looks slightly petrified of her." GBN reported on the insider revelations.